Stacy, here we go again. Or is it grow again?
Hey guys, thank you so much for stopping by the garden today.
Oh.
We're in Central Florida, Zone 9B.
I should probably. Hello, hello. Thank you for coming. We're getting started. Coffee's ready. Hi, Tatted Hearts. You're always first. Good to see you. I'm going to get my coffee and I got to get some lotion on my face. So how are you? Thank you for coming. I'm going to do a bunch of things today. Always first. You must get that notification, go bam. Bam. Here you are. So good to see you. Got a couple of things. Oh, what am I doing? Trying to, okay. I did that and somebody got offline right away. We're going to do a couple of things. I found a gluten-free product I really like. And so we're going to look at that. And then I need to do the green sauerkraut today. So we're going to work with that. We're going to do a weather report at some point because it's beautiful in Minnesota. And we are going to eat some breakfast because I'm hungry. I have not eaten yet today. Have you eaten, Tatted Hearts? I usually get about 4 notifications on YouTube per hour. That's not so bad. Tatted Hearts, I've been getting, I get about, I don't know. Got to do some makeup. I got to get some lotion on my face. I get 30 notifications for release. And I just need to, I'm noticing that my face is a little dry. There's my face without glasses. Pardon me while I, Thanks. Even though it's wet, my skin is still dry. You know how that goes. So. Oh, there you are. Okay, so hi, the Boss Life Online. Good morning. Good to see you. I was just putting on some lotion and explaining that we will be, we're going to be doing a product review. I found these wonderful almonds, tamari almonds. They're gluten-free because I don't know if you know, but soy sauce, if you do, tamari is a go on and do nothing to your face. Natural right. Okay. So tamari almonds, tamari is the wheat-free soy sauce. It's actually a more traditional soy sauce, but it's really good. So tamari almonds, we're going to review those. We're going to make some sauerkraut, and I'm going to make some breakfast because I'm hungry. Karen, just to make sure you will be doing Sunday Love this coming Sunday, right? Okay, so here's what I wanted to talk to you about. I am going to be doing it. I was hoping actually to do 11 to 1 because we experimented doing it last week, and what ended up happening is people came in the last 10 minutes of my live. And then I had to send them over to Kate. So that was kind of frustrating. So usually I do better when I do a live from 11 to, if I do it 2 hours. So I don't know if how you feel about it. Sunday Love would be still the same stream, but from 12 to 1. And then all those people that are with me, hey, Dirty Broke, how are you? Good to see you. Glad you're here. All those people that I would send on over to the next person. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Well, yes, that's what I mean. Yes. So I can bring whoever comes in at 11, they can stay for Sunday Love, and then we would send it off to the next person because my lives are kind of slow, and usually they start popping around an hour and a half in. It could be my content. I am aware, but I ferment things, and that's who comes. Yes, we will come at 12. Yeah, I wouldn't require people to come at 11. I wouldn't say come at 11. Anyway, so Tatted Hearts, if you don't know about this, we have a Sunday Love group. Bunch of folks that we come and visit each other's live streams. Where's my coffee? There it is. Visit each other's live stream. We have a live stream and we visit and we bring all our people with you. So I hope that you will join us on Sunday, starting at 12. I will start at but we will come at 12. I will start at 11, but Sunday Love starts at 12. And then we just keep sending our friends over to the next place. Sherry, Weight Loss Journey 2017. Hello. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Oh my God, I don't have any makeup on. Thank you for coming in. We're doing a few things today. Go ahead and share out the live if you wish. How you doing? I am doing fine. I'm going to have a sip of coffee or two, and then we're going to get rolling because I got a lot of stuff to do this morning. One Peaceful Mind, Alicia, Handmade. Alicia, good to see you. If you didn't hear, we're going to do one product review. We are going to make some sauerkraut. I'm going to eat some breakfast. We're going to do a weather report in there somewhere because you guys, Minnesota is beautiful. Minnesota is beautiful this morning. Gorgeous. You would not believe it. I know. You're welcome. I'm doing good this morning. Yay. I'm so glad. I am so glad. Share out the live and thumbs it up, everybody. Share it out and thumbs it up. Dirty Broke is in the house. Dirty Broke. We are Dirty Broke. Hello, Dirty Broke. How are you today? Oh, boy. So there's another thing you guys got to know. I am living with a mischievous dog, kind of like those people that weave in and out of our channels. She disappears. And then, who are you? I don't know you, cat. Lord have mercy. I'm leaving the house because there is a friendly cat in the house that I don't know. Come on! Come on! Oh, gosh. And then there's this dog who... Amelia, come on, let's get a treat. Amelia. Sorry, guys. I got a rogue dog. She weaves in and out of the neighbor's house. And now I got to get this cat out. I'm sure it's a friendly cat. My morning has started eventfully. Nothing's ever. Oh, okay. The cat went out the other door. Okay. Well, how about that? Thank you. Thank you. How about that? I had a friendly cat in the house that doesn't belong here and made me scream because it jumped over my foot. I have a rogue dog who will just go wherever. Oh, that's Fritz. Fritz was all puffed up and looking big and scary, so that's what that was about. Oh, thank you, Sherry. Thank you so much. Thank you. So let's get going. I could, you know what? I was going to start with the almonds anyway. So, I am gluten-free. Oh, did I scare everybody away? I must have. Sorry, guys. If you're here, say here. If you're not, that's okay. Um, let's go ahead and taste the tamari almonds. Tamari, if you don't know, is a wheat-free soy sauce. It's actually more traditional than the soy sauce we have here. Okay. So I've been really going to town on these. They are roasted. Are these roasted? These might just be soaked. Tamari almonds have a savory Asian tamari flavor and are naturally gluten-free. Shared you live? Yes, you did. I'm still here. Thank you, Sherry. Naturally gluten-free. And they use the best quality almonds, add premium grade tamari, and create a delectable, delightful snack. Yes, so what I am understanding, this is not roasted, but it's got a really great flavor. It's not roasted. Almonds with organic wheat-free tamari seasoning, water. No, these aren't roasted, but they taste roasted because of the tamari. So they're actually better for you than roasted almonds. Anyway, this is a product recommendation. It's Now Foods tamari almonds. So the good thing about them is they're not roasted, so they taste roasted, but they're not. So you get all of the benefits of whatever's in the almond. And it's not roasted out, in other words. So this is definitely my channel pick for almonds instead of roasted almonds. 4K, we love rain. Deborah Mosley, hello, good to see you. This is my pick for almonds. They're not roasted, but they're really tasty, and they're gluten-free. So this is my one of my gluten-free faves. Yesterday, we looked at this product, and this is one of my faves too. It stood up to, once again, I'll just say this real quick because we did it yesterday. It stands up to the not hot chocolate, but melted chocolate test where you dip it in. And many gluten-free pretzels, they will start to disintegrate. This doesn't. It's super crisp, not too hard. Snyder's, for me, makes a gluten-free pretzel, but it's so hard it hurts your teeth. This one doesn't hurt your teeth. So these are two winners in my book. The Glutino gluten-free pretzel sticks and the Now Real Foods tamari almonds. So I'm going to keep doing reviews like this because I've had to discover gluten-free foods on my own and which ones work for me and which ones don't. Yesterday we did the chickpea puffs. That was an absolute no. Good morning, everyone. I love it that you're here. 4K, We Love Rain, Deborah Mosley, Sherry's Weight Loss Journey 2017, The Boss Life Online, and Alicia, One Peaceful Mind, Alicia's Home Handmade. So glad to see you. Tatted Hearts was here. I don't know if she's still here. And Dirty Broke was here. I hope he's still here. He usually just lurks in the background and lets things he listens. Okay. Let's go ahead and before we get started on anything, I keep saying before we get started. We did get started. Let's see if I have a jar up here. Otherwise, we have to run downstairs in the basement. I have one jar, but I also know that as we talk, I'm going to make some kefir. Y'all know what kefir is because we're going through it like like candy. So here you go. All right. So Amelia took off again. I guess that's what's going to happen. I mean, I went to go set up my space in outdoors for when I'm going to do the weather report, and gosh darn it, if she didn't just I didn't have any room between the door and me. And that dog she just took off like she had someplace to go. She literally had someplace to go. So she always comes back, but I feel guilty. Good morning, Alyssa. I already did my housekeeping, so I wasn't behind. I got all of my shares out and all of that, and then I realized I really wasn't ready. I needed one more jar. We just did the product review. It was tamari almonds, and they were super, super good. And then we're gonna work on I'll talk to you and we'll do some kefir. Don't have any jokes or anything like that. I'm just the joke itself. So we'll get the we'll get the kefir made and then go outside for a minute, drink some coffee and talk. So okay. So this is going to be, you've seen me make kefir. This is no big deal. So sanitized jar, 1/4 cup measure. 1, 2, 3. I think the dog is back. Let's go make sure let's see. Are you back? Oh, she's back.
She got wet. She's staying outside.
How wet is she?
I don't know. But
Go. No, you're going the wrong direction, dog. Anyway, hey, who else is here? Alyssa, good morning. Okay. So, the dog took off. I was just explaining the dog. I stepped 1 foot outside.
yeah.
And she was gone. I didn't even have a chance to turn around and turn. She's just crazy. She's crazy. Everything spicy. Hello. We're just doing our daily kefir milk. All the way up to the top. And everything spicy. You've seen me make kefir. It's a daily routine. I do, so I don't need to explain it except for it's good for your gut. Alyssa, hey, my rainbow angel, how are you? Good. All right. So this is going to, as we know, sit on the lower fermentation station, flavor the other stuff. Where's my flavoring? What'd you get? So Julia is going to make something called a Toledo surprise, which is actually a dance number in our musical, and she found a recipe online that actually, how many times have I said actually? She found a recipe online, and she's gonna make it. So it includes peaches. What's in this recipe, Julia?
Peaches, almonds, pancake batter, I guess.
Oh, you got gluten-free pancake batter.
Yeah, I got it.
Does it need eggs?
It does need eggs, but I can use duck eggs.
Yes, there's on this side, not the boiled ones. Okay. So here you go, kefir milk. If you don't know what it is, it's like a drinkable yogurt. It's full of probiotics and really good for your gut. I drink it every morning. So we have that done. Julia, the brown one.
Mm-hmm.
This one
That's
is the next one.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, guys. So let's go drink some coffee and do the weather report.
Beautiful outside.
It is, Julia just announced it's beautiful outside. So we have a gathering at our rehearsal tonight. We're kind of having a mid-rehearsal snack, and I need some sunglasses. And so everybody's supposed to bring something. I'm not bringing anything. I'm not making anything. I have to do a premiere tonight, so I got to make sure I get those that video finished editing. I got to finish editing that video, is what I meant. So I'll probably be bringing some healthy snack. Look at it, you guys. Unbelievable. Yesterday, the last couple of days, we've had tornado warnings, we've had torrential rain, and it's gorgeous. It's so green, it smells, gosh, I love the smell of the country, don't you? Don't you love it? So everything's okay. Good morning. Who is this? It's it's Julia. Julia's in green. You guys, Julia is, if you don't know, Julia lives here with me. She is the niece of the host of my living situation right now. And she is a great cook. She made a mushroom risotto recently. Last year, I mean, she makes a lot of food, but last year she made this delicious ratatouille. You know, like the movie Ratatouille. It was so good. Made my mouth water. Let me see what I can see. Thumbs up the live. Good morning, everyone. Jay Pelzel. All right. So, doing great. I need my coffee. Cheers to you on that, Alyssa. So, just a recap of what we've done so far. Not today, but in the last couple of days. I got back on Monday. Tuesday and Monday was that great day where I woke up on the 15th with 1,500 subscribers on my blank 5th birthday. And it was just glorious. And then I also woke up with over 2,000 hours. So I want to say thank you to all of you for coming through and making this possible for me. Tuesday we did something. Oh yeah, I made the egg salad. You guys, my live stream on Tuesday, I made egg salad. I have not had egg salad for years because I couldn't find a decent mayo replacement. Well, I found that. That's another product review. The Veganese, and everything spicy, and all of you, if you don't, I know many of you know this. I can't eat chicken eggs, so I do Veganese or mayonnaise, vegan mayonnaise, because it's egg-free. Well, this Veganese I found, my husband even agrees, and he can eat eggs, that it tastes better than mayo. So we did the egg salad. And then yesterday, we also on Tuesday, we tasted the sauerkraut and the two types of sauerkraut. And my host here at the house loves just simple red sauerkraut. So yesterday I made her some new sauerkraut. We also did a couple product reviews, which I reviewed today. And then today we're going to make just a simple green sauerkraut. We're not going to put anything spicy in it. Sorry, everything spicy. Doing LSP Productions, good morning. Good morning. So we're going to make a simple sauerkraut. We already did our product review, which was the tamari almonds. So we have some really good egg-free and gluten-free products that I've really enjoyed this last week. So I hope you get an opportunity. Even if you're not gluten-free, these things are very tasty. My husband has to suffer with gluten-free and egg-free stuff, and he's finding, not that he avoids gluten products, he eats them, but he's finding that some of these gluten-free products are a lot more, they taste really good. So today out here, you guys, sometimes I just have to come out and get the sun. Minnesota can be so cloudy. I mean, we have weather, it's either snowy or cloudy. It's either snowy or cloudy, and every now and then we get to get out here, especially in the morning, and experience 75 degrees, and those opportunities you just can't miss. So, who else? I know somebody else walked in. Hello, hello. 2 pairs of glasses now, that's what I call style. Girl, come on now. I have to be able to see, and I don't you know what? I'm too cheap to go get sunglasses um, that are prescription. This is easier. These are my America's Best, you get 2 pair for 85, and those are my $5 Walmart sunglasses. I'm fine. It is style. Cloudy, that's my type of weather. Tatted hearts, yes, unless you lived in a state that was so cloudy it was, painful. So, who else is in? Yeah, I got 10 in the house, 8 thumbs up, 2 pairs of glasses. We know that. Good morning. Hello, 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 all of you. Good. So, I'll get this down to about here and then we'll go back inside. I am just really enjoying this. There's a cool breeze and besides the cars driving by, there's birds chirping and it's so green. I feel like my brain it's like rush hour here. It's like car, or what they would call rush hour here. Not bumper to bumper or anything, but a lot of noise. But there are birds chirping and the sky is blue and there's fluffy clouds. Now, the only thing I would say is it's a bit humid, but that's because we had rain. We've had rain every day since I got back. We have had rain. We had rain from like 5 o'clock in the morning to 7:30, and it was once again just one of those downpours. I don't get it. What's going on? The climate is changing. Linksakers, hey, Mama Ray Ray, how are you? Good to see you. Nice and sunny. Yes, yes. My entire wardrobe is by Mike and Missy got hitched. I'm an educator. I'm a teacher, and I'm also a union member. And I'm not supposed to shop at Walmart. I don't know how I feel about that anymore because I don't know how I feel about that. Walmart owns half the world. And I just don't, the economy has made it so that shopping at places other than Walmart sometimes is absolutely impossible. Hold on. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Well, you know me. So the economy has made it so that shopping other places. I mean, where I do shop, like I shop all my clothes at thrift shops. I am not going to buy brand new duds from a department store when I can find whatever it is I need at Goodwill or other thrift shops. I love thrifting. I love getting good buys. So I don't buy my clothes at Walmart, but like food, sometimes, if I can get a lot more, more bang for my buck, especially in the organics at Walmart than I can at the other big, the other stores. So I hope you guys are mixing and mingling, as folks would say. Good morning. How is Mama Ray Ray? It's 9:57 there. It's or it's probably 11 or 9:57. So Mama Ray Ray, we are in the same. No, you are an hour ahead of me. Michigan time, you're an hour ahead of me. So we're 2 pairs of glasses. We did that. Got my coffee. Good. Mama Ray Ray, you're an hour ahead of me. Walmart. Yeah. Hello, everyone. Chug, chug, chug. Nice and sunny. Yes, it is. What? Why? What? Oh, so Mike and Missy, I hope you're not offended. A pair of pants. I know, right? Right, Mike. So, yeah. So going to, I get all of my stuff from most of my clothes from God, my brain is not working today. I get all of my stuff from thrift shops, all of my clothes from thrift shops, but my groceries I usually get from Walmart, especially the organics. I do like for fish, I won't buy fish or um, I won't buy fish or fish that isn't frozen at Walmart. I usually go to either a fishmonger or to Whole Foods. Whole paycheck, whole paycheck, whole paycheck is Whole Foods. That's what my brother called it. I laughed so hard because it used to be affordable. Now it's popular. You can't go to Whole Foods without you go in for 2 items and you've already spent $40. It's half my grocery budget. I can't do it. LOL. LOL. Correct. Correct. All right, you guys, I got my coffee down to here. And really, what I need to do, I need to get that green sauerkraut started. And while I'm doing the green sauerkraut, while we're waiting for it to release its brine, which if you saw my live stream yesterday, you know what that means. If you don't, you'll see the process. While we're waiting for it to release its brine, I'll start my breakfast so that we can keep moving and not just sit there and stare at each other. But the weather report, it's beautiful. It's going to be hot. It's going to be humid. I'm going to be inside at that time. I'll be rehearsing. Yes, let's do this. Dropping it. I'm going to have to come back out here, so I'm going to have you stare at something in a minute. Woo. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I got my moments of sun for today. Are you okay if I monopolize the kitchen for just a little bit?
Me?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Okay. I'm going to make that I'm going to make the green sauerkraut for Gail. And green sauerkraut, Whole Foods is an excellent place for fish. That's about it, Mama Ray Ray. I get my hoodies and t-shirts at Ross. I don't know what Ross is. I don't know if you have them where you are. Pretty cheap for thick, oversized hoodie and $4 or $5 a shirt. Excellent. We try not to go to I know. I try not to, but in Minnesota, especially for organics, it's really our cheapest alternative. It's really our cheapest. That's the best we can do. Ted Hearts, these are women's hoodies. So hard to find women's clothing that are that thick. Right. Okay. I'm going to have you look at my cup of coffee for a minute. Yay, there's a cup of coffee. And I'm going to go get the other stuff outside. Don't go anywhere. Be right back. So, Julia, I'm going to do my live stream on Sunday from 11 to 1. Do you think I should, since that's such a busy time, do you think I should go to the Armory to do it?
I don't know.
Probably be better, so I wouldn't get in everybody. Oh, wait! Aren't we going
Tuesday?
what time?
I wouldn't want to go between 11 and 1 because it'd be too sunny and I would get burned.
So, like, after...
Maybe after 2 or something.
Okay, so that'll work.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to do something fun this weekend. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for all summer. We are going to go tubing down. Do you remember what river it is?
I want to say Ottertail, but I feel like that's wrong.
Something like the Ottertail River. Probably not the Ottertail, but some really fun river. And all you do, I mean, I know that this is what kids do, but for me, it's so much fun. You just get in your inner tube and float. You go like this. You go in circles and you float. You drink your beverage. You drink your beverage and you float. Of course, that beverage of choice would be something like soda.
Yes.
And then you eat pizza afterwards. Well, I'm a dude, but the stuff the women's selection are so cute and should tatted heart. Hi, cup of coffee, looking good. You're funny. Okay, I should stop wasting your time and get down to work. You deserve to see this. I know some of you have seen this done over and over. I'm okay with that. My goal is to get everybody making their own sauerkraut and their own probiotics. Speaking of which, have you had your daily serving of beet kvass? And Julia, have you had your milk kefir?
I have not.
Do you drink it mostly at night, though?
I drink it both. I also haven't had breakfast today. So.
Oh, okay. Well, don't not eat because of this.
It's more just I don't know what to eat.
That can be a problem. But kefir at the ready, right? You can just go for kefir. All right, beet kvass. Cheers to you all. Packed full of probiotics and really good for your gut flora. And I do it like a shot. Definitely an acquired taste, but I have convinced my host that she needs to drink beet kvass, and she has been drinking at least an ounce a day, which is better than before because she wasn't drinking any.
Amelia, get off the couch.
She's fine on the couch.
She's a
Hi. So who else came in? Finley River Kennels. Hi, how are you? Mike and that's one huge, I know, it was more like 3 ounces, but I need it. I really do need it. My diet has been awful. You'd think it's good, but no. Yesterday I decided something's going on because yesterday I decided I needed to have Mike and Ike's and hot tamales, and I proceeded to eat 2 big boxes. Something's going on because that's not good for my gut. I'm also gay, and that's Ariana Grande in my profile picture. She's a singer, not my girlfriend, but I wish. Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm so glad that you're sharing. Casey Detox Diva, good morning. Thank you for coming in. What is she doing?
She just had herself wrapped up in a blanket.
She's just nesting.
They're so
Dogs nest, just like birds. Hello, the bee lady's here. See, your notice was on another tab watching video. You know what, bee lady? You're here now. So, that is one more reason to do our moment of what? As a man thinketh, what? Okay, remember, I'm just going to open up, find a page. Oh, no. See? Profound knowledge already. Are you ready? Hello, Karen did not say, okay, we saw that. Bee lady, yes. Say hello to the bee lady. She is the queen bee. The queen bee. So this is from the chapter, The Effect of Thought on Circumstances. I've read from this chapter before, but I've not read this paragraph. So I'm going to read this paragraph. It's a little bit of a long one, but you guys, we need to hear it. I need to hear it. Here we go. LOL, tatted. I don't know that singer's up there anymore. I just like the music. All right. And that's a good question. LSP Productions, do you ever go live? So here we go, you guys. We are going to drop some knowledge. Just as a gardener cultivates his plot, keeping it free from weeds and growing the flowers and fruits which he requires, so may a man tend to the garden of his mind, weeding out all the wrong, right? Julia just went, ooh. Weeding out all the wrong, useless, and impure thoughts, and cultivating toward perfection the flowers and fruits of right, useful, and the pure thoughts. By pursuing this process, a man sooner or later discovers that he is the master gardener of his soul. That he is the master gardener of his soul. That he is the master gardener of his soul. And director of his life. He also reveals within himself the laws of thought and understands with ever-increasing accuracy how the thought forces and mind elements operate in shaping of his character, circumstances, and destiny. So here's my nugget from this. By pursuing this process, a man sooner or later discovers that he is the master gardener of his soul and director of his life. Cultivate, cultivate, cultivate. Throw out all those bad thoughts. Throw out all those useless thoughts. Tend to the good things. Be lady. So the bee lady gave this to me for my birthday, and every day, it is profound. And then we have Casey Detox Diva, who walks every morning, and I'm sorry I missed your walk. I literally had a sugar hangover and could not get out of bed because I decided that I needed to eat lots of sugar yesterday, and I don't eat sugar. What was going on with me, I don't know, but today I'm paying for it. It's just like a sugar hangover to me is just like an alcohol hangover. And I don't often get alcohol hangovers. Okay, so we're gonna start working with this cabbage. Taking out those outer leaves. I don't know if I'll keep this one. It's a little bit limp and doesn't look as healthy as I would like it to. Oh, sugar hangover. We'll meet to the world of good eating. Welcome to the world. I know, bee lady, it happened. I was at rehearsal and all of a sudden I was dreaming of Mike and Ike's and hot tamales. I couldn't think of anything else. So that, it is a world of good eating, but sometimes, you know, I'm going to chalk it up to the one bad eating day I've had in months. Okay, so getting the outer leaf off. This one I'm going to save. It's really clean and looks really good. So I saved the outer leaves to help push the cabbage under the brine. So this is a good one. I'm going to keep this one. I need another bowl, though. Getting another bowl. So this one we're just going to put aside for compost. All right, let's get working. The process of making sauerkraut, a lot of you have seen this before, super easy. You chop the sauerkraut really thin into thin strips. You salt it. You use for each head of cabbage, you're going to use about 2 tablespoons, no less than 2 tablespoons. You squeeze and you let that cabbage release its own brine. If it doesn't have enough of its own brine, then you need to make a 2% brine, which is 19 grams of salt per quart. I'm sure you guys can hear my allergies in my sinuses. It's just, I know, I'm sorry. I am not sorry. Thank you for your patience with the sound of my voice today. Do we have, what do we do with that? Ooh,
It's dirty.
okay, you guys, the big chef's knife I need to wash. So I used it yesterday for the other cabbage and I forgot to put it in the dishwasher. You can use it. I mean, use the stove. Are you going to
Yeah.
use the stove? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So Julia's going to be cooking while we're cooking. So I may just have us pop over and see what she's doing.
Random things.
She is, like I said, she's an excellent cook. All right. Do we have? Yes, we do. Hey, hey, hey! Who's here? Sherry? Yes, Sherry's still here. Good. Alyssa, did you not see you? I did not see. Yep, Alyssa's in here. So let's do a roll call so that everybody knows who's here. So we have Mama Goonie. We have Mama Goonie. We have LSP Productions. We have the Bee Lady Apiary. We have Mike and Missy Got Hitched. We have Sherry's Weight Loss Journey. Hello, Sherry again. We have Alyssa Kerwood. We have Casey Detox Diva. Thank you guys so much for coming. We have there are Tatted Hearts is in here. Finley River Kennels is in here or has been in here. We've got Mama Ray Ray, a bunch of really fun channels. 4K We Love Rain. Really good channels in here. You guys, if you don't know, oh, we also have Julia who is cooking over here. Say hello to Julia. Julia is cooking something called a Toledo surprise for our picnic tonight. Yes, everybody scream, Mama Goonie! Okay, I'm done with that. All right, if I missed you, just put your name in the chat again so that people can say hello. I'm gonna sharpen my knife and then we'll get going on the good. All right, so I'll let you watch this. So we're gonna cut it right down the middle. This is the same as yesterday. And we're going to take the core out. And it's always good to have a garbage bucket nearby so that you have someplace to put it. That's a good leaf for later. That is not my garbage bowl. What am I doing? This is my leaf bowl. This is that. Okay. Garbage bowl. Save this for later. Okay. All right, so core it again. Gotta get more of that core. There we go. So you'll have that going on. Let me make sure I can see what's going on in the chat. Okay, that's plugged in. This is all right. Okay, so hello, Sherry. Good. Everybody's saying hello. That's good. Pac-Mac cabbage. Pac-Mac cabbage? Oh, Pac-Man. Yes. I get it. I get it. Yes, Pac-Man cabbage. I am a little bit slow sometimes. So these bigger pieces, you can keep them whole, but I would go ahead and chop them into thin strips. So those outer pieces are always going to be a little bit thicker as you slice. So there we go. Remember, folks, thin slices. And then I always like to cut that in half. So we have this going on. What?
No, poor Pac-Man.
Oh, is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
Well, there goes Pac-Man's thumb, right? Oh, yeah. Perfect. I'll just add that to the picture that I already created for this thumbnail. You guys, I also, I have an excellent thumbnail generator. It's a picture editor that I use. It is called, you might want to go here. It's called Photo Editor. Let me see if I can find it. Pixar Free Image. So it's http://Pixar. Well, you could probably go pixlr.com and get there. Pixlr. I'm able to build really good thumbnails. So got hitched. Yeah. Right? Okay. She is most happy when cutting stuff. So stay at her. Bee lady. Come on now. I'm also most happy when I'm out of the picture. Blowing my nose, obviously. With that said, never blow your nose and then work with food.
Yeah.
I can't wait until I move to the Southwest where my nose doesn't run ever. Do you need me to do something?
No, I'm just standing here.
Oh.
Because I just stand waiting for this to come.
Oh, okay. Julie has a tendency. She's so funny. Julie has a tendency to just stand there like this. And I'm like, do you need something? She's like, no, I'm just standing. Okay, then. Yes, I love cutting stuff. And actually, you guys, I would love to be infamous brine. Thank you. Okay. I love cutting things. And if you've ever seen any of my meat cutting or grinding videos, I would be happiest if, I mean, not happiest. I dreamed of being a butcher. After I became a teacher, I thought, gosh, wouldn't it be fun to be a butcher? Now that's frightening. Wow. Whoa. Now let's go see Sweeney Todd, the musical. Or what's the musical where they, oh, Hansel and Gretel. That too. Let's go see that. I'm a teacher. I wish I was a butcher. Okay. So we've got some big chunks here. I'm just gonna, there we go. My dad is a retired butcher. I love to watch him sharpen his knives. LSP Productions, I know, right? It's sharpening knives is freaking mesmerizing. And especially if they can do it this way and not cut off their hands. I have to do it away from myself because if I do it this way, because I thought I was really cool once and I was doing it this way really fast and I cut like the thin layer of skin off this whole part of my hand. Dumb. Pixlr, here you go. Oh, thank you, Bee Lady. Yes, you guys, my newest thumbnails where you see me where watermelon womp. Right. I love when oh right, exactly. The big womp into the watermelon. The link that Bee Lady posted is where my latest thumbnails have come from. You can build anything and it's free. Casey Detox Diva uses Adobe Spark. Accidentally, okie dokie, yes, accidentally. Club Lion CLTV, good to see you. We're making green sauerkraut. So far we've got this cut up. We did a product review of the tamari almonds that are not roasted, so they maintain all of the benefits of the enzymes and everything that you find in an almond that's good for you and has a great flavor. So now we're on to part 2. We did part 3, actually. We did the weather report. It's beautiful in Minnesota. That's all you have to know right now. Now later, it's probably going to be hot and humid. Or storming, Julia says. Yay for rain. Yet another round of rain. Thinly slice the cabbage. But don't think about teaching as you do this. Okay, these are big chunks that I'm going to save for later. Probably put it in a stew or a soup. Julia's laughing at me. I can't breathe. That's so dumb. Bee Lady, it's your. Hi, Boss Life Online. I discovered Pac-Man, where he went. Who he reincarnated to. He is now, Pac-Man is now a cabbage. Oh, Amelia.
Yeah.
There you go, puppy. That sound did something to her. I'm not quite sure what. Maybe frightened her? Okay, Pac-Man, sorry. Cut off this. This we're going to save for later so that we can get to the other parts. I'm happiest when I am cutting cabbage. Actually, I'm happiest making sauerkraut because it's so good for you. Casey, really, if you haven't started your sauerkraut, once you get this basic recipe down, which is just cabbage, salt, and water, you can start experimenting. Now, I experimented with a Napa cabbage the other day, or the other week. And with that Napa cabbage, I put ginger and red pepper, okay? So this is what I came up with, and it's a little bright, sorry. So this is the ginger red pepper. I didn't necessarily like it so much. Julia, do you mind telling what you did with it? But Julia liked it. So Julia, what did you do with this yesterday? It was amazing. It smelled great.
I just put it in a pan and heated it up. I tend to like warm sauerkraut more than cold just because of how I grew up.
So she didn't like super heat it up. It didn't get super hot. No. It just got warmed through. Mm-hmm. So some of the probiotics went to the wayside, but she maintained the rest of it just by heating it up.
It was pretty good.
And you guys, I think it's better that way. Thanks, Julia.
You're welcome.
So I didn't have to throw it out. I was like, because when I tasted it the other day, I was like, this is funky. It wasn't bad. It was just funky. Sometimes funk is good. But for me, it wasn't what I expected. But Julia transformed it into something wonderful. Shared out the stream for you. Thank you, Boss Life. We're at 15. We're doing great. We're an hour in. I plan to go for another hour. And then you guys, I have to. Oh, Boss Life, are you going live at 11:30? 11:30 your time, I mean? Let me know in the chat. Let's finish cooking this. And then we'll look at what Julia's doing and I'll get some bacon going. Julia, do you want to eat some bacon?
Sure. I'll eat bacon.
Okay. Okay. This is a bigger cabbage than yesterday. So it looks like it's a whole lot more, but I guarantee that it's got more water than yesterday's cabbage. So we will probably still be able to fit this all in our one jar. And just so you know, you guys, I do like small batch sauerkraut better because you can eat it a lot faster. Stingray Steve, you're here. Good to see you. Who else do I have? Jay Pelzel. Hey, Mike. And that's Julia.
That's me.
Julia, the co-host of the show. There she is. Say hello to the co-host today. It's so fun having somebody else in the kitchen with me. And she's cooking up some. Now, this is what? This
breakfast.
Is oh,
breakfast.
I thought you were doing the
Toledo surprise.
The Toledo surprise. Not yet.
Yet.
Huh? Okay, let's get you. So what are you cooking then, Julia?
I don't really really, no, I'm just throwing stuff in a pan. It's kind of gonna end up being like a gravy and eggs.
Oh, okay. So you have peppers. I'll show you guys this in a minute. Okay, we're gonna save that for later and get this. I'm gonna go through this. All right. All right. So you guys, I think right about now we need to look at what Julia's cooking. She's got, what do you have in there?
Some leftover brats.
Bratwurst, Minnesota.
Oh yeah, some mushrooms and some yellow peppers,
Uh-huh.
and then salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder.
Wow. So in Minnesota, we eat brats at every meal, apparently.
I just eat what's ever left over.
She's good at cleaning up the fridge. That's good. Do you ever make kimchi? Okay, so here's this question. Everybody asked me this, and I'm okay with this question, and I'm also really cool with my response. I don't make kimchi because I've only had kimchi twice in my life, and I don't feel right eating or trying to make something that has a specific cultural I feel if I made, okay, I'll say it this way. If I made kimchi, because I haven't had that much kimchi, if I made kimchi, then it's for me to make it would be cultural appropriation because I don't know anything about kimchi. I have not studied the cultural richness behind this national dish. It's just, I'll let somebody else make it who knows more about it. And then eventually, after I've tasted and I've talked to some Korean folks who make kimchi, I will definitely do my attempt at it. But I'm not there yet. I'm not there. Having only tasted it twice, I don't think it's right for me to do that. Karen Shi, I love kimchi too. The two that I've tasted, I love plain cabbage apparently too. The two that I've tasted have been really tasty. I just don't know how they get all those flavors. And I know that they use some sort of rice flour. I know that they use Napa cabbage. I know that they use a Korean pepper paste. So I don't want to go that route, traditional route. So yeah, that is in the works. Years. The Boss Life folks are expecting me to be active during each one of the lives in their chats. I can't do it. Oh, that's fine. B-Lady, you don't have to be this. You're always active in mine. Might as well run this by you too. Look at my comments to Boss Life. You don't have to be super active, B-Lady. You just need to, if you want to keep an eye out, you don't have to do all this. You're fine. Hey, there's Stingray Steve, B-Lady. The Boss Life gives me them watch time, and that's the main reason I am thinking. I love kimchi. I do too. Karen Chi. Ha ha ha. Okay. You know what? B-Lady, I'm totally fine with that. You do what you need to do. Okay? I'm eating raw cabbage. Let's get going. All right. I need salt. Salt. Not that salt. I can't use iodized salt because it will kill the probiotics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't want iodized salt. I love kosher salt for this. Once again, you can use Himalayan salt, Alyssa, and what did Alyssa say? And then there are people who are not able to cut thin, so I cheat. Hey, Alyssa, you do what you need to do. And then you don't have to use a knife. You can use a food processor or some sort of slicer. There's no reason. I just use a knife because I like to. A lot of people think I'm wasting time. Somebody said hi and I missed it. Stingray Steve, said hi. I use kitchen scissors. B-Lady, that's what, I have friends that use kitchen scissors. I also have friends who have kitchen scissors with many blades. So that's cool too. All right, time for salt. So no less, for 1 head of cabbage, you're going to start with just over a tablespoon of salt, and we're going to mix that in. So just over, because that's a really good way to get it started. And then after we come back in 10 minutes, which I have to put a timer on, after we come back in 10 minutes, we're going to squeeze and squeeze and squeeze and put another 3/4 of a tablespoon on here. 2 tablespoons is enough, but you don't have to, you don't want to go less than that for sure. Now, this is for 1 head of cabbage. If you are using 5 heads of cabbage and making a huge batch, then you want to make sure that you use the appropriate amount of salt. I like small batch sauerkraut because to me it tastes better. I don't know why it tastes better. I think it ferments more evenly. Oh, am I buffering?
Not on my computer.
Am I buffering for all of you? Because I'm buffering on my other computer. Oh, no, not anymore. Okay. If I was buffering, please refresh. Okay, thank you, Boss Life. Okay, there we go. So now what we do with this, you can see that it's already starting to get shiny. And if you can't, I'll just tell you, it's already starting to get shiny, meaning the salt is drawing the water out of the cabbage. Just wash my hands off. Now what we do, we're going to grab a plate and some weight. Probably the same thing I had yesterday. A plate. We're going to put it on top, press down because that's going to help press the liquid out of the cabbage. Then handy dandy weights. Any canned goods that you have will work. This is what we used yesterday. We used the Hunt's sauce. I could have also used just this, but I didn't see it. So Hunt sauce. Julia, can you start the timer on the microwave for 10 minutes? Press down on that. And there you go. So you guys, that's the start of a beautiful sauerkraut. Beautiful. Like me. All right, I think, so who's up for bacon? Now, yes, I am going to go more vegetarian, more vegan in the future for my husband, but I have some really beautiful bacon here that I made that BLT with last week. Yesterday, we got a super duper high speed internet and it's wonderful. Bee Lady, I want that. I read the schedule in my last live and we'll put it on my description when I put that video up. Good. I have FiOS up north, but in Florida, just got a hot spot. FiOS. What's FiOS? For some reason, it goes to private, but the other platforms put it up automatically right after the live. Good. Super Mom Go. Hello. Never thought of that. Thanks, B Lady. What did she tell you? She gave you some really good ideas, I'm sure. Alyssa. So, oh yeah, sewing scissors or use those kitchen scissors. They're probably better anyway. Yep, there you go. Stingray Steve, we tried using our hotspots for Florida last year and it went through the data like crazy. I had 4 of them. Yeah, I used to be married to bacon, but I had to divorce it because I figured out I'm allergic to the preservative in it. Yeah. Yeah. I know. So Troy and I don't do a lot of bacon. I do more bacon up here, but gosh, doesn't that BLT sound good? I wonder, do I even have a tomato?
Yeah, we have mini tomatoes that you can cut up.
But I think I have another tomato. I'm going to go ahead while we're waiting. I'm going to at least get the bacon started. Okay.
Would you like me to clean that pan out or?
No, I'll use the other one. So Julia's gonna eat. I'm gonna put. You want bacon, right?
I will take bacon. I will always eat bacon.
Julia will always eat bacon. This side is hot?
Yep.
Yeah, you're so ready. Reach right past you. Is that my bacon or this has to be? Yeah. Wait.
That was bacon from Sunday, but I think.
Oh,
you
wait,
can use it
there's-
if you want.
Oh. Okay. I'll use it, but I thought I had. Oh well. I'm using somebody's bacon.
Oh, here's some more bacon.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. That. Let's do that one because that's older.
Okay.
I might need some of this though,
That's fair.
because I don't know how much I have left. I have about
Nice.
two pieces left, so
Yeah.
we'll use some of the new stuff.
Yes.
Always cook bacon low and slow. Julia and Gail cook it in the oven. I've never cooked it in the oven. Wow, this looks delicious. I don't know if I'm gonna have a. This will be enough. What's going on?
Mail. Mail came.
This, you should see the difference in color in this bacon. One is more brown and one is more red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's enough.
Yeah. Just be different cut.
I think it's a different cut. Hey, who came in? We got 17 in the house, 14 thumbs up. So I'm cooking some bacon for Julia and I. We don't have really great light here, but there it is right there. And these are 2 different packs of bacon. This is much more red and this is brown. So Julia thinks it's probably because it's a different cut. There's Julia eating. Hi, Julia.
Oh.
Julia's like, God, you have to show me again. Oh, wouldn't it be nice if I turn the oven on? So large burner on 4. That should be good to start. Is it good? So Julia she took everything that was in the fridge and she made herself a
Kind of like
egg,
breakfast hash.
a breakfast hash with bratwurst, because Minnesota, Wisconsin, all bratwurst. Bratwurst, peppers, onion, seasoning with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and then she did an over easy egg and put it on top. So it's beautiful. I will show you. It looks so beautiful. Okay. So I love it when young people cook their own foods. I mean, she could have easily gone out to McDonald's or any of these other fast food places, but she went to the refrigerator and she's making herself something really good for her. So yeah. All right. I've been talking so much. I think I need to. What off? Stingray C. We used to Roku TV. We get channels from our cable in New York. Steve, we use Roku here too. We use Roku here, and I use Apple TV at home, and so much better than cable. I mean, so much better. Good morning, Lynx Acres. How's your weather there? I'm assuming it's okay, a little bit hot. I was talking about something. Oh, how much it was raining and Julia said, why is it raining so much? I said, climate change. And I thought, I wish Lynx Acres was here. She could tell us all about it. It's wet and windy and cool here. Kind of nice. Well, we had that for 3 days. Well, we didn't have the cool. We had the hot. We had wet, windy, stormy. We're still having wet, windy, stormy, but right now we're having a moment of peace and joy. Okay, lemon water time. Da, 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 da. You have to watch me make my lemon water. Lemon water. I'm walking. God, I'm weird. Wow, Julia, what's wrong with me?
Nothing.
I can tell I'm a 9th grade teacher. Oh, look at that. One you. It's right there. It's right there. I did that on purpose. This dog likes ice. All right. I wonder if I have a lemon or if I'm going to be using lemon juice. I have a lemon. I have fallen in love with lemon water. Bee Lady, you were talking to, I think it was Food Forest Permaculture about alkalization. And 320 Homestead, good to see you. Mama Gooney's still here. Okay. You were talking to me 2 weeks ago before I went home the first time about alkalization, making tea. Okay. And how lemon water, even though it's an acid, alkalizes the body. And I don't know anything about this, but what I do know, Bee Lady was trying to tell me, but of course I was distracted and wasn't sure. Anyway, what I do know is that lemon water is good for you. So I'm gonna make some lemon water. Just cut me up. You need something, huh?
No.
You do, you're reaching.
I did. Well, I can wait.
You don't have to wait. Okay. So first thing I'm gonna do, when I have fresh lemon, I like to just squeeze some in there, and then I like a lemon slice. And I really don't know why I like it so much. Now you're waiting for something.
I'm waiting for the microwave. I don't want it.
Oh, what time is left?
30 seconds.
Oh, well, go ahead. I can count. Okay. So lemon water alkalizes the body. Why is this?
What?
I can't get the water in here without spray. Because are there? Oh, did you see that? It's all the way over there. So, blueberry. Interesting. So lemon water alkalizes the body, and that's good. Disease supposedly cannot live in an alkalized body. Not sure. I don't know any science behind that, but I do know that lemon water tastes good when your water tastes like minerals. Oh, Casey Detox Diva, I'm so sorry. I love it. I think because, so in St. Paul, we have really good water. I mean, there's good water here, but really good tasting water. Up here, the water tastes like minerals. I know. Julia's like, you have to squeeze the sauerkraut. You have to squeeze the sauerkraut. Okay. Oh my God, you're drinking out of an old lady cup.
Yes, I am.
Julia's making old lady tea. Look at that. She's drinking out of an old lady cup. That's so cute. So our first 10 minutes are up, and now it's time to squeeze. Lemon water and alkalized body. Take from that what you will. I just like it. And Casey Detox Diva does not like lemon water, and that's fine. She does not like tart things. I get that. Like Julia doesn't like cinnamon. We found out yesterday when I said, have some of these, all that sugar I was eating.
Don't like hot tamales.
She does not like hot tamales, and I had mixed together the hot tamales and the Mike and Ike's, which of course then I did it. I need to do a sugar detox. Casey Detox Diva, how do I do a sugar detox? Just not eat sugar? I mean, I don't normally eat sugar, but I had to have sugar yesterday. It was just awful. I mean, awful. Like, if I didn't get sugar, all I could dream about was Mike and Ike's and hot tamales. And I don't eat like that. I don't, just so you know, I really don't. But it was like, I was like hallucid dreaming. It's called hallucid dreaming. I was in yoga. We did this meditation at the end, and I literally saw hot tamales dancing around me. So I had to have some hot tamales, and oh, it was terrible. Gaz Medtronic, Reborn Kavanaugh. Hey, good to see you. Hey, Gaz. You're new to me. You know what? I know there have been other new channels in here, but this is one of my favorite things to do when I see new folks in here. I like to go to their channel. I like to read their about, and then I like to hang on to them. So, Gasmatronic, you have 41 subscribers. You don't have an about section. Do that. So people like me who like to read those about sections can do something. So Gasmatronic right now has 3 videos. I'd love to know, and they're with his kids, which is great. McCoy Oak Hill Farm, all right, need to go there, lots to do. Okay, on my channel. We're not gonna hide that, we're gonna show that. You know what? It looks like you're just starting out. So I'm pleased with that. You have this Gasmatronic talk. That sounds great. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to become friends right now. So everybody has to work on their channel, especially when they first start out, and that is just fine. So you and I are now connected. Put an about section up there. I'd love to read what it's about. Have you come back in you look like a fun guy. All right. Good. Gasmatronic, welcome to my live stream. I try to live stream every day at 9:30. I do a lot of fermenting. I do gluten-free foods. I do foods for new cooks. I do dog videos sometimes. I'm not going to ever be able to do one of Amelia because she'll disappear on me. I do a section do something called special editions during the year, and right now it's summertime, so all of my summertime videos are special editions because it's just what I can do. So, B-Lady, you can go to the internet and search alkaline versus acidic state of body and health or anything like that. I think she needs to go outside. Thank you. All right, you guys, let's get squeezing. Let's get squeezing. Time to get squeezing. Yes. Okay, so we're going to take the weight off. And you can see from the back of this, it's wet, meaning the cabbage is just starting to release its brine, which is good. That's what we want. I think I said that exact same thing yesterday, which is good. That's what we want. And because of the salt content, my hands dry out a lot, so I go ahead and put gloves on. I put gloves on for almost anything. I put gloves on to touch raw meat. I put gloves on. I put gloves on to touch hot peppers, and I put gloves on especially for this. So, because the salt dries it out. So let me get you closer to this. I don't know if you can. I want you to see that it's wet. I don't know. Can you see that it's wet at all? Maybe not. Okay, but it is. It's getting very wet, and I tend to throw it all over the place. We did that more seriously maybe 10 years ago, having tested strips or test our urine every morning. Oh, okay. I love pancakes. Somebody's eating pancakes.
Lynx Acres.
Oh, Lynx Acres is eating pancakes. That sounds delicious. Mm-hmm. And you got a gluten-free pancake. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hold on. So Julia is going to make something with this. I'm going to try to do a product review of this weekend sometime. So you got that at Walmart.
Yes.
Okay, so Walmart's starting to carry a lot of gluten-free products, a lot of other products that are good for you, a lot of organics. Okay, so 3 techniques for sauerkraut. I did this yesterday, but I want to show you. I don't know what the reason is for these techniques. They're a lot like bread, but this is it helps rotate the cabbage around the bowl into different places and gets the salt. I'm going to shut up and just show you. One. So you grab and twist, grab and twist. Some reason this is good for the sauerkraut, okay? Twist the bowl, do the same thing. Just like there are techniques for bread, there are techniques for sauerkraut. Rotate the bowl. And you can feel it starting to really start to release its brine. Okay, that's the first technique. The second technique is very much like bread. Pull it up and over and squeeze. Pull it up and over and squeeze. Pull it up and over. Okay. So this one, these are the 2 I use most. And then I just alternate that. And you can see just from that, watch this. Now, when we first started squeezing, it wasn't coming out like that. But it's from it. I mean, it'll do that on its own if you let it sit for 30 to 40 minutes, but you won't get the even distribution of salt. So 2 techniques. 1, and twist, up and over, press down, squeeze, up and over, press down, squeeze. Okay, so we're good. You saw some brine come out. There's going to be a whole lot more brine coming out in the next 10 minutes. Put this back on top. See how far it's already come down 1 inch. So this is how much brine has been released. It's come down 1 inch. All of that is probably going to fit in here. So what kind of tea are you drinking, Julia?
Earl Grey.
Why do you like Earl Grey?
If you put milk and sugar in it, it tastes pretty good. And it's also a breakfast tea.
Earl Grey tastes like gunpowder. What I imagine gunpowder tastes like, and I don't know why I think of that.
But also, like, look at that. The little tea bag.
Oh, goodness. You guys, Julia's proud of her. Look at this. Where is it? Okay, let's get closer. There's a little tea bag. It looks like a little woman in a dress. So cute. All right. Earl, okay, so Lynx Acres loves Earl Grey. Let's see. Acidic life equals illness. Casey Detox, you're right. Sherry, weight loss journey. Mama Goonie, I ate peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Can I get a spoon, please?
Yes, let me get out of the way. Okay. All right. I stream veggies. Okay. Right, especially cancer. Yep. I am nursing a baby, putting new pancakes in the pan. Good. I had steamed veggies and veggie broth. Excellent. Yes, cancer, leaky gut syndrome are real. Thank you for mentioning leaky gut. Because, hold on 1 second. Thank you for mentioning leaky gut, because that's what I was originally diagnosed with by my naturopath. My doctor, the doctor I had before I went to my naturopath did not believe in leaky gut, wheat allergies, didn't even believe in gluten sensitivity. Well, then I went to my naturopath and he's like, whoa, we got a lot of things to do. And there's something that there's something that he noticed about me, which I'm probably going to need to think about because of yesterday. He noticed that when I was in his waiting room, I would go through the candy like one piece after another, right? That signaled to him that I had a buildup of yeasts that that were not good. So I'm imagining I have to do some real serious probiotic work this week because yesterday I had to have sugar. I was just craving sugar, and this morning, of course, and then I did. I just gave in. Intermittent fasting, good. 320 Homestead. I heard that's really good. But I ate so much sugar that I almost made myself sick. And this morning I woke up with what felt like a hangover. And it was the amount of sugar I had put in my body because not only had I eaten the box of Mike and Ike's and the hot tamales, I came home and ate all the caramel corn. So my body I was not doing what I was supposed to do. Those cravings should have told me something about what I needed. And that's just a probiotic cleanse or something. So I think today, yes, I'm going to have bacon. I'm going to have some bacon. But I think after that, I'm going to go with probiotic foods and try to stay away from some meat. Maybe your sugar craving. Lady, I think you're right. Yes. But like I said, we hatched a plan where I will not be here 3 weeks. I will be here 2 weeks. So I just have a week and a half left. Not that I hate it, Julia.
No, I don't.
Okay. It is known fact, craving chocolate is a need for love or come on, bee lady. Gosh. It's not evil. But yeah, I agree. But I don't know. I think I can have that in my chat. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll just leave it. Bee lady, can you change that to just love? Lynx Acres. There is a substance in chocolate that makes you feel it. Hold on, we'll try to find it. Okay. Lynx Acres. Magnesium. I just went out and bought a new magnesium because, well, now that explains it. I crave chocolate constantly. 320 Homestead. Oh, Julia, I don't know if you know, but 320 Homestead, her husband is gone. It's like he comes home for 2 weeks and he's gone for 3. He's just gone all the time. Not magnesium oxide, please. Yes, I know. Magnesium oxide does something else to me, but I have a magnesium supplement here. Since we're talking about this, let me go dig it out. So when I need magnesium oxide, I do use magnesium oxide. But what I normally, this is what I normally take. Okay, and also, guys, I wish that I could get paid by Now Foods, because I endorse all their products. I love their products. I trust their products. Okay, Bee Lady is dropping some knowledge. They are released into the nervous system by the brain when we are happy and when we are experiencing feelings of love, passion, or lust, called phenylethylamine. And serotonin. Phenylethylamine. Am I saying that right?
I think so. I don't know.
Phenylethylamine.
I'm not a science
Phenylethylamine.
major.
Okay. Ooh, icing straight from the canister. Oh gosh, Mama Goonie, you just hurt my teeth. That just hurt my teeth. Just thinking about it. I had oatmeal with raisins and bananas and coffee because that's good for you and that's what you should eat. Don't eat a box of hot tamales and a box of Mike and Ike's and then come home and eat all the caramel corn and think you're going to be okay the next day. Not good. Okay, So this is Lynx Acres. This is what I take: Magtine, which is magnesium threonate, L-threonate. The reason I take this, I'll tell you the truth. Dr. Axe suggested it. Now he was suggesting his own brand, but I looked it up, and this actually is super calming. It supports memory. It supports all sorts of really good stuff, brain health, and that's what they say here. But I also feel when I take this, I sing. You can buy the scents in the bottle to attract a more. Oh wow. Right, don't put a box of chocolates in front of me at those times. I eat very dark chocolate. It's keto friendly in moderation. Yes, very good. So what this does for me, what I notice is that in situations of anxiety, I am not as anxious. And this summer it was really interesting. I didn't take as much as this as I normally have. So good idea now. It does say 3 capsules a day, but I find that I'm just fine with 2. I mean, it works for me. So my husband got me some dark chocolate. I cannot say I ate in moderation. You guys, salted chocolate. Be lady. I guess I should be doing this. Yes. Okay. So 2 of them. I forgot to put the timer on the cabbage. I think we're okay though.
Yeah, I think it's probably like 2 or 3 more minutes.
2 or 3 more minutes, and I got to plug in before I plow. This one doesn't need to be plugged in. This one's fine. It's my other one. Okay. So there we go. Remember, this is your channel. You eat all the natural stuff, and I'm with you 100%. Girl. Of course you are, B-Lady. I'm so lucky to have found you. You ever taking a vitamin B complex for anxiety too? Lynx Acres, I don't have good luck with vitamin B complex, and I don't know why that is. I don't feel a difference, but what I do take is my magnesium threonate, and that is just like super chill. Last year, I was a little bit worried because during the fall musical, I usually feel a little bit of tension and anxiety, and I have to get this done, and oh my God, and I get a little like that. And then I was taking this, and I'm like, why am I not worried about this? I was thinking better. That's simply it. I was thinking better. I tried that, and all I did was sleep. Tried complexes and B2, etc. Maybe needed something with it. Okay, I'm missing a lot of the chat. Haha, B-Lady, it's hard, but it helps with sugar cravings. I crave carbs. I'm not a candy person other than chocolate. I do love hot tamales, though. Craziness! Julia doesn't like them, though. I discovered that when Julia reached in the bag thinking she had a cherry, and she popped it in her mouth, and she was like, and then she went and danced. So, God, I'm weird. Homestead, I'm exactly the same way. Okay, it's tough. The cravings wake me up at night, so keto has been hard. Wow! Is there something you're missing in your diet, 320 Homestead, that would stop that? Or how do you curb those urges? Casey Detox Lady, we're Detox Lady, Diva. Fried bacon, curls, hot sauce, fat. Homestead, or whipped cream loaded with fat. I can't, keto. I think keto is a great diet. My diet is usually really good. It just hasn't been today or this week. Folate, mother. Is folate good for people who are not, who don't have a uterus? Who are not, I mean, I heard folate is for more for pregnancy. Saffron. Ooh, I could do the keto all day. It just fell off of it. Keto is good. Saffron and chlorophyll. Drops of knowledge. Okay. It is good for everyone. Okay, because for some reason my naturopath was like, we don't need to do this right now because you're not a mother, blah, 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 blah. So if you detox regularly, then stop having craving. Okay. All right, you guys, I got to look at the bacon, and I also have to squeeze. What am I going to do with the bacon, Julia?
Eat it.
I know.
Make a BLT.
I don't know if I want to do that. That was like orgasm last week. It was almost. I started crying. I started crying with that BLT.
Make an egg-salad sandwich and put bacon on it?
No. I think the BLT would be better because it would be less. I think we'll do BLT and try not to have an orgasm on camera. I need to turn this up though because
low and slow works until you
want it.
Until you want the bacon.
Yeah. And you don't care how your bacon's done, right?
Nope.
Okay, because I do like to go a little bit more crispy. And this is very thick, so it may be a while. I may not be able to eat on camera, and I'll be okay with that. Because when it's good, it's embarrassing. I make all sorts of faces, and I can't help it. All right, you guys, time to squeeze. What is it for? Ketogenic diet. I lost 35 in last year, but life happened and gained it all back. As you breathe and touch, you should do
brain pills.
What? I'm a little bit. Chlorophyll is the brain of green. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm behind in the chat. Saffron. Yes, I use saffron and chlorophyll. I knew that. Okay. If you detox regularly, then you stop having cravings. Keto flu. Chlorophyll is the brain of plants. No, lost tons of weight. Okay, I'm not that far behind. Bee lady. When I was in college several years ago, I took brain pills, and I swore it helped. What was it that I took? I took. Gosh, I have this too. Hold on. So, ginkgo biloba. Does anybody take ginkgo biloba? That really helps with a bunch of stuff. But it also thins your blood, I found out. I found out because I started bruising, so I had to stop. Parasites, toxic chemicals, and metals live in your body for 20, 30 years. Okay, so AC Detox Diva, you have videos on detoxing, I hope, because I would like to talk about that. All right, you guys, time to squeeze. So remember those 2 techniques, and they're real techniques? I found out. Oh, super wet. Super wet. Here we go. My ribs. Your ribs hurt from
I think lifting the bed.
Lifting, yes. 2 techniques. Remember that. Oh, 2 techniques. How about doing the salt that I was supposed to do last time? Okay. Okay. All right, I'm going to work this in here. You guys, I made a mistake. After I showed you those techniques, I was supposed to re-salt, and I didn't. So I added the salt back in there. Now I'm going to twist a little bit more. So it's really... So this is what happens. Is that dog trying to come in?
Potentially. I can go out and check after I'm done washing my car.
Okay. There we go. Okay, I am going to. Oh no, I got water on my computer dripping into the wrong places. Okay. Okay. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? You guys, I'm yelling. This is as simple as it is. Now I'm going to do something today to help promote that fermentation, to have it go just a little bit faster, I am going to take some of the brine from Julia's sauerkraut, the one that she likes, and I'm going to put it in with this so that it acts as a starter. Okay. Look at how much it has released. Look at that. Okay. All right. Now, I'm going to take one glove off so I can work with one hand. As a man thinketh. Okay. I've got a... So we did put that 3/4 of a teaspoon or tablespoon of salt back in there. We really should have done that after we smashed last time, but we weren't able to do that. Doesn't matter. We got the salt in there. That's what's good. You use intermittent fasting with keto. Never eat before 10:30 a.m. Never after 6:30. That's good. It's really good. So here we go, you guys. Let's. I'm going to move you over here, and we're going to stuff this into our jar and get an airlock on it. I'm going to take this glove off and save it. Move these. Sorry. Okay. All right. Simply sauerkraut. Ew, where's our blue? There it is. Okay. I like to use a wide mouth funnel for this. It helps me get it in the jar. Just take handfuls and push it in. We can do it this way, side by side. Okay. Once you get it in there and you think, oh, it's full, it's full. It really isn't. At home, I have a sauerkraut pounder. I don't here. But that's what a fist is for. All the brine is rising to the top. So this, you remember that big cabbage, right? This is the result of that big cabbage. Oh, look at that. My thumb came right through. Oh. I'm gonna have to buy Brian and Gail gloves. We may just do that. Pound it down right over the top. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so we have a couple things we need to do here. I'm gonna strain this because I want to get all this in here. Actually, I'm not going to strain it, but I do want to get all this in here. So one cabbage essentially makes 1 quart. Okay, and you've packed it down really, really tight. All right, I'm going to save this, but I'm going to get that other batch, Julia's batch of sauerkraut. And there's some brine on top. I am going to take a tablespoon. I'm going to get some of this brine out of here. Not the cabbage itself. Like 3 tablespoons I'm going to add in there. That's going to act as a very strong starter because this is a newer sauerkraut. So it'll have really strong active probiotics in it. And that'll get that started really quickly. Now, I'm going to take this leaf, fold it up and put it down over the top. And on top of this leaf, I'm going to add the brine from there. That'll keep that under the brine. Put Julia's back in the fridge. And I need a weight. And yesterday we used a shot glass, so I'm going to use that again today. And then we also need fermentation locks. So I have a fermentation lock here that I'm going to use. I need to rinse it off because it's been sitting out and I don't know what microbes it has attracted. So we're going to go ahead and rinse that off. You guys, thanks for staying with me. This has been a really fun time. So I don't think I'm going to get to making breakfast, but we'll at least get this done. And that was really important to me because I want Gail to have 2 fresh sauerkrauts before I leave because she's been such a wonderful host to me. Mrs. Coleman, lunch to say hey and hit the like. Thank you so much. Dirty Broke is back, or he's been here. Dirty Broke, Dirty Broke, Dirty Broke, Dirty Broke. He's Dirty Broke, and that's what I was when I lived in North Carolina. All right, so I have my fermentation lid and my fermentation ring. Let's get it so I can, yeah, this way. So fermentation lid has a hole in it, and then there's a ring that goes on the inside to seal it. And then we have our lock, and I'll talk to you about that in a minute. But really what I need to do is just put a little bit more brine on top and put a shot glass. They don't often use shot glasses, right? Okay, I thought I saw one in here. I used one yesterday. It's really good.
Yeah, there's one. It's like right behind the middle.
Like this, it has cuss words on it. It's something, if you're really mad at someone, you'd say it to them. Starts with an F. So we're gonna put this shot glass